Hello, everyone. My name is Bear, and welcome back to another Bear's Tavern thing. I think I don't know. It's been a while. Um, I've been very busy the past couple of months, so that's why you guys haven't seen a whole lot of content and whatnot. But today I decided I would do something a little bit different. I saw a voice actor do this, and I also saw this on Jenny G's channel. I'm going to attempt a D&D campaign solo. Um, so everything's going to be based off of random generators and stuff like that. So I will have no control over what happens in the campaign. I've been a DM since 2018, and this will be the first time that I'll be a solo player because, well, usually when I play with other people, but this will be the first time that I've soloed anything. So I started a little bit of the campaign. I know, shocker. So I will be playing as a dragonborn warlock named Aiden, and I don't know his end goal yet, but currently, here's what happened. He came upon a town, and the town was currently being battered by a rather wicked storm. And he witnessed a half-elf by the name of Finn get struck by lightning. The poor dude ended up breaking his wrist when he went to go try to rescue Finn. I know the dice weren't fair on that. The storm cleared, and the townsfolk came back. And so now he's with a goblin artificer by the name of Eevee, which is spelled like Eevee the Pokemon. And they were looking at some jobs on the job board, and they decided to go with a job that required them to find a lost amulet. And they'll be heading to the Albine Woods. Alright, so I said I was going to use a generator for dungeons and stuff like that, but I think I'll just go ahead and just draw it in my little handy-dandy sketchbook. So anyway, Albine Forest really isn't that big. It's more forest surrounding this gigantic clearing. And, of course, Eevee and Aiden can't see the other end of the clearing. So they're walking through the woods, and they come across... That didn't even... Okay. Yeah, that did it. They come across three tough-looking... Where's the other D4 that I have? Three tough-looking bandits. And so this is the part of the round where we get to do initiative. And of course, I'm having to do everything manually. Yay, without the help of Avery. I'll get a roll 20 or something set up next time. But, of course, in editing land, I'm pretty sure I'll figure something out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative. There's the other D20. Okay. Alright, so let me take a look at everybody's initiative. Let me pull the stat sheet for the bandits up on the screen. Again, a lot of this is improv. Please bear with me. Alright, so I'm gonna say that their initiative is +1. So I'm gonna roll for the 3 bandits. Alright. Bandit 1 got a dirty 20. So, B1, 20. Bandit 2 got an 18. 18. And then the lowest on the initiative for the bandits is Bandit 3, which got an 8. Bring that up to 9. Alrighty. Now it's Evie and Aiden's turn to roll initiative. Okay. Natural 20 for Aiden. Which, hurrah. His initiative is -1, so that brings that down to 19. Let's go with Aiden 19. And let's see. Evie has an initiative of +4. So 3 + 4 is 7. Fuckarino. Alright. Evie is 11. Alright. So, Bandit 1's go. They are going to do... They're gonna swing with their scimitar, which is a +3 to hit. So, grab my dice box real quick. Let that sucker fly. And it got a natural 1. So as he swings for Aiden, Aiden hears those quick swoosh of the scimitar going past his head. It is now Aiden's turn. Aiden is going to let me take a look at my spelly spells real quick. Give me spells, please. Alright. I'm going to strike Bandit. Let me roll a d6. Bandit 3 with Eldritch Blast. And that's +6 to hit. Okay, 13 + 6, that definitely hits. And that's going to be 1d10 of damage. I do 3 points of damage. Alright. Oh, pull my handy dandy calculator up on the screen. Just gonna put their HP by the initiative. Okay. So it is Bandit 2's turn. Bandit 2 is going to take a swing with their crossbow. 6 + 1 does not hit, so it misses. It is... Who's next on the initiative order? Evie, my wonderful dear, my wonderful artificer. She's going to take out her light hammer. It's going to be a +5 to hit. I had another d20. Where did it go? There it is. Alright. So, she's going to take a swing at... Let me roll to determine who she hits. She's going after Bandit 3 too. Alright. Did I get my first natural 20 of the night? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Alright. I see you, boo. Alright, that's going to be 2d4s +3. So, 2d4s +3. 2 + 2 is 4, +3 is 7. So, she does 7 points of damage. Oh, he is looking roughed up. If I had to describe this guy to you, he is bleeding heavily. Like, he is not having a fun time. So, back up on the round. It is Bandit 1's turn. 18 plus 1 does hit. Who are they going for? I'll have to roll for it. They're going after... Who's second on the initiative order? They're going after Evie. Oh, you poor dear. And what is her HP? Okay, 8. 8 is her HP. That does a D6 plus 1. Oof. 4 plus 1 is 5. Oof. Okay. Yeah, she is not looking too hot right now. As she takes a blow from the scimitar cuts across her shoulder and gets maybe halfway across her chest, and she kind of rears backwards just a bit. And kind of like, I want to say, blackish blood leaks from the wound. And she's just kind of clutching her chest. And is kind of breathing heavily, barely holding in there. It is now Aiden's turn. Aiden is going to cast let's do Hellish Rebuke. And that's going to eat up my only spell slot, so that's going to be a 2d10. Bandit, I'm going to go Bandit 1. And he's got to make a dex save, and he has a +1 in dex. There's a 14 pass. That passes. So he takes half damage. Alright. Nine plus 8 is what? I'm numerically dyslexic, and I play D&D. That should already tell you how my night's going. 13 points of damage. That kills Bandit 1. Aiden seeing Evie get dunked on by these brutes gets really angry, and fire forms in his hands. His eyes turn red, and he just shoots his hands forward, and a fireball comes flying out of his hand, and it lands right on top of the bandit, just burning him to a crisp. So, alright. That concludes Aiden's turn, and that eats up his only spell slot. So it is now Bandit 2's turn. I need to clean out the dice box because I have a fine collection of dice in here. Alright, so. A 3 plus 1 does not hit. So, yeah. It is now Evie's turn. Evie is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself. So it's a 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So I imagine it's probably my intelligence. Is what it is. Alright, so it's a 1d4 plus 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10, so she gets all of her health back. Which, what a champ. Alright. So, Evie, bright yellow light, I'm gonna say light green light, shines in her hands, and she puts her hands up to her chest. And you just see as green light fills the wound that she's received, and the wound closes. So, and she's like, she's now, breathing normally. She has her breath back, and she's ready to kick some ass. It is now Bandit 3's turn. How do I want to do this? Alright. So, they're going to attack. They get a natural 20. And they're going to attack. They're going to attack Aiden. Oh no, this is gonna this is going to end badly. That's gonna be a 2d6 plus 1. Oh no. Is he really dying to a bandit? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a little disappointed. Alright, so 3 plus 1 plus 1. That is, let's see, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna be 5. Oh, Lord. Okay. Damage me for 5, Daddy. Oh, I've got 4 HP. Oh, I am not looking good. Okay. Alright. So, the bandit comes at Aiden with his scimitar and just kind of gives him kind of a sharp stab in the gut. And Aiden kind of like gags and blood leaks down his snout. And he's not looking too good. Alright, so it is Aiden's turn. What do I have in terms of weapons? Do I remember? Actions. Alright, so I have a hand axe, which I'm going to use. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my breath weapon. That's going to be a 2d6, and that is a DC 11 dex save. So, I'm going to use it on Bandit 2. And a 7 plus 1 does not pass. Alright, very lucky. It's gonna do 8 points of damage. 8 points of fire damage. So, it is, phew. That bandit has some severe burn wounds on him. The bandit that Aiden burned kind of he lets out a scream and rears back, and he kind of just lets his as he stumbles backwards, he rips his scimitar out. And of course you just see blood kind of like leak onto the grass as he does so. And he's going to go in for a swing on Evie. 13 plus 1. Oh, 13 plus 3. Her AC is what? What is her AC? Why is it not telling me her AC? Where is her AC? Does she not have an AC? Oh, 17 is her armor class. She got lucky. Jesus. Alright. So that does not hit. Alright. So. Alright, it is now Evie's turn. What can Evie do? She's gonna cast Firebolt. Fire, kind of green fire, forms in her hands, and she flicks her hand forward, and a fucking firebolt comes shooting out of the palm of her hand. And it's gonna be an attack bonus of plus 8. 19 plus 8. And she's gonna target Bandit 2. And that's gonna be 1d10 of fire damage. And then only does 1 damage. So, Whoops. Alright. So it is Bandit 3's turn. Bandit 3. He's going to, let's see who he goes for. He's gonna go for Evie. And he is going to get a 15 plus 3. Does land, because it is an 18. And it's going to be a 1d6 plus 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Yeah. My guys are not doing so hot right now. Oh no. Alright, so that's going back to on top of the initiative. Aiden is going to try to finish off Bandit 3 with his hand axe. And that's going to be plus 3? Plus 3, yes. That is a miss. That is a 3 plus 3. That is a 6. That is going to miss. Alright. It is now Bandit 2's turn. They're going to go for... Man, my D4s are vindictive today. They're gonna go for Aiden. Oh, poor Aiden. Barely brought into this world, and already he's getting his ass whooped. That is a 14 plus 1, 3 to hit. Oh god. No. Aiden. We're gonna have our first character death. 5 plus 1. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Alright, so. I'm gonna have to make a death save for my next turn, it seems. So it is now Evie's turn. Actually, you know what? Evie's got a cantrip for this. I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Aiden. So. Yeah, and he's at 0 HP, but he's gonna be just fine. He is unconscious, but he's gonna be just fine. But I think I still have to roll death saves. So, that was Evie's turn. It is now Bandit 3's turn. Bandit 3 is gonna go after Evie. A 7 plus 3 does not land. So it is now Aiden's turn. And I gotta roll a death save. 16, our first success. Alright. Alright, so Bandit 2's go. He's gonna go after Evie. A 10 plus 3 does not land. It is now Evie's turn. Evie is going to expend her... I might actually need that for later. Actually, she's just gonna go ahead and take out her hammer. And she's gonna go after Bandit 3. Man, such a long combat scenario. Oh, Jesus. Alright. So it's a d20 plus 5. A 13 plus 5 does land. And a d4 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. That kills Bandit 3. She takes her light hammer and just slams the tip of it down into the bandit's skull. We hear a sickening crack, and the bandit falls to his knees before falling over onto his side. It is now back up to Aiden. Gotta make another death save. Critical 20. I mean, that's going to be 2 successes, and he is back up to 1 HP. Alright. Alright. He comes to, having listened to the void in his ear, and he just takes his hand axe, and he proceeds to go after Bandit 2. So, alright. 6 plus 3. What is 6 plus 3? I should be able to do basic math. That is a 9, and that is going to miss. Alright, it is now Bandit 2's go. Bandit 2 is just like, holy shit, I'm outnumbered. But he's gonna keep fighting anyway. 14 plus 3, which is 17. That's going to fall on Evie. That's going to be a 1d6 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. That takes away her remaining HP. Oh no. I'm gonna have to make death saves for her too. Alright. So it is now Aiden's turn. Aiden is going to kick this bandit's ass. 13 plus 3. Which is 16. That's gonna definitely land. That's gonna be a 1d6 plus 1. That takes away the bandit's remaining health. Aiden takes his axe and he stabs it in the bandit's gut. Blood gushing, blood splurting out the side, the side of the axe. And the bandit, again, falls to his knees before falling over onto his side. Alrighty, now it's time to make death saves as Evie. 12, which is the first success. Pass. Critical 20. And 7. So I got 10. Alright. And they go back to 1 HP. Alright. So Evie kind of comes to. She's been laying in the grass for a little while. And Aiden walks over to her, kind of very silently and awkwardly offers his hand. Of course, her tiny hand barely fitting in the center of his hand, she takes it. And Aiden goes, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'll definitely be fine. It's not every day you take a scimitar to the chest. So what now? Do we keep looking for that amulet? Yeah, but we'll just need to be a little bit more careful. So the two decide to venture forward, and right as they're getting ready to reach the center of the woods, there's this gigantic pile of leaves on the ground. And let's see. I'm going to, as Aiden, do an these. I'm gonna do an investigation check. Which is just gonna be a solid D20. 12. And I'm gonna roll 2d10s to determine whether or not that passes. So, magical dice. Where is the other d10 that I have? Where did that one go? Oh, there it is. Oh, magical d10s. Did I pass? It's a 64, so that's going to be a yes. Aiden notices the pile of leaves and he holds his hand out and stops Evie. He's like, wait a second. He then plus 2. That's gonna be 13. He manages to find a gigantic stick. He picks up the stick and he chucks it on top of the pile of leaves, and as he does so, the pile of leaves kind of split at the top, and they fall down, and there's this gigantic pit full. And Evie's just kind of shocked, and she's like, well, at least you found that before one of us ended up dying in a hole. And Aiden just kind of goes, I've honestly had enough of falling off of stuff already. So the two decide to kind of walk around the pitfall. And, like I said, all of this is improv. I'm sorry. And it's just pretty much normal. They don't really come across any other threats. However, Evie starts looking for the amulet. And her perception is +3. So I'm gonna roll a perception check as her. That's gonna be a 2, so she doesn't notice anything. I'm gonna roll to see if Aiden notices something. Natural 20! He notices on the ground that there's a gold amulet on the ground. The gold amulet has, I want to say, a phoenix design on the lid of it. Aiden picks it up, and then he takes out the note. And he looks at the note, and he goes, well, this must be our amulet, then. I wonder who would just leave a random amulet laying in the very far back of the woods. Aiden kind of shrugs and goes, I don't know. I mean, people are crazy. Just as they're getting ready to turn back, Aiden kind of looks behind them to see if there's any more bandits, and no, it looks like it's just the three that they were fortunate enough to basically survive an entire combat scenario up against. So they end up going back to town, and Aiden looks for the person matching. Basically, he looks around town to see if he can't find the person who lost an amulet. 9 plus 2. That's going to be 11. D10s of truth. Did I pass the difficulty for that? That's a 50, so I'm going to say, yeah, I did. He notices and this is where we get to go to a generator. Boop. He notices a human. She has short, wavy gray hair and brown eyes. She has smooth brown skin. She stands about 5'5" and kind of has a fat build. She has a round, ordinary face, and she has an eye patch on her right eye. And Aiden goes up to her and says, "Excuse me, miss, were you, by any chance the owner of this amulet?" And he holds up the amulet. And the woman goes, yes, of course, I was the owner of the amulet. Oh, it's nice to see that it's still intact. And she takes it from Aiden, and she puts it around her neck almost instantly, and she reaches onto her belt and hands Evie a small coin purse which is filled with 10 gold. And she says, "Bless you. May the 13 guide your path." And I think that is where we are going to end it. This is already 40 minutes long. Oh, gee, golly willikers. I'm going to have a lot of editing to do. And that combat scenario took so much time. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of me basically not having a clue as to do a solo campaign. But, yeah. Do leave a comment if you guys want more of these, I guess. And, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.